So hello and a very good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel one more time. I am Dipayan in the camera lens after a really very long time. Please ignore the noise. The construction work is in the process. So today I'm gonna ride my Highness. My helmet is geared up, gloves are waiting, and just wanted to take you all through some service stuffs that I have done on my motorcycle 2-3 days back, and the regular maintenance stuffs, the changing of oil and all such, and what is the health of this motorcycle after 31,000 kilometer. So yep, let's get rolling and then we'll talk. So back on the roads with my Highness after a long time. I hope each one of you are doing absolutely fine. Well, I have been working hard, so I deserve a pleasure ride. What happens when you get too much emotionally attached to a motorcycle? No matter how much or no matter how many times you plan to part ways with it, you're forced to change your mind. And even if you plan to do that, you make sure that it's been well taken care of and the service is done on time, which is generally not something which your logical mind is going to tell you. It's going to tell you you're going to get it sold, so what's the need of having it serviced? The Monday morning, you'll see a lot of frustrated people at the wheels. Obvious reasons. Even I was there at some point in my life. So, but that is not the case with me. As I said, when you get too much emotionally attached to your motorcycle, you tend to do all the, you tend to take care of it. There we go, another red one. You tend to take care of it regardless whether you're selling it or whether you're not, or whether you're riding it that much or not. So recently had given it a proper oil change, engine oil. As you guys know, I use the stock engine oil. From Honda, Pro Honda, and obviously along with it the oil filter also got replaced. I also replaced the air filter, also replaced the clutch cable this time, and also I replaced the cone set. This is the second time I replaced the cone set of the motorcycle. That car surely is in a hurry. Oh, okay, police. The less I say, the better it is. Honking should be banned, man. Honking should be banned. Unnecessary honking. Pardon me guys, I'm in a busy street, Monday morning, or should I say afternoon, yeah, 12 past. I keep my anger emotions at check after a lot of effort. If you want to test your patience, just take your bike or car out on a Monday morning peak traffic in any of the Indian cities you stay in. Ouch. That's a lot of black smoke. I love the winter vibes, you know, the winter mornings. That's a lawbreaker. It's always a pleasure to ride the Highness, you know, always a pleasure. So when I started riding this motorcycle after this long, I encountered a particular major problem with the front brakes. You know, they were not behaving properly. I might have mentioned that in one of my earlier vlogs. I went ahead and replaced the brake fluid. I gave the front caliper a complete service by taking out the pistons and cleaning the seals and everything, and still the bite was not there. I mean, I was not 100% satisfied. The confidence that I used to have once was not there, and when the brakes don't give you the confidence, you cannot ride the motorcycle the way you want to ride it. So later on I found out that there was an issue with the master cylinder, this one. Now I had replaced it once, and after that I had also replaced the kit inside it once, since the whole master cylinder was not available. You know, these things, you know, I don't know why Honda should change the vendor. You know, this is from Nissan. Nissan has a very good reputation in the braking industry, I know that. But somehow, you know, I have been dealing with this particular unit of Nissan for a very long time. I had the CBR, the same unit was there in the CBR ABS version. And they go bad very, very frequently. Bad as in, you know, they hesitate to go in properly when you pull the brakes. Now that creates a lot of issue in the real-time braking, because you need to put in more effort. And it is, you know, hesitant. When you press the lever, it doesn't go in smoothly, and that in turn gives you a poor braking experience. So as of now, I had fixed it by removing it and luming it a little bit, although I don't advise it. It's a little bit risky. But it's a trick that I got to know from Utpal, my mechanic friend. So I use it for temporary fix. It's working. I need to fix it. I need to replace it. Now I'm in a dilemma to go for this one or any other master cylinder, since this one doesn't last long and it costs pretty heavy, around 1600 to 1700 rupees from Big Wing. Yeah, sure, you can buy it from Red Wing as well. This one also comes in Honda Shine, and it's a tad bit cheaper. It should be around 1200, 1100, but the mental satisfaction is not there. So I wouldn't advise that. Go for buying it from Big Wing, paying that extra amount if you want to stick to stock. But I don't want to, since I don't feel that they are going to last long. So I'm in search of a better master cylinder. Let's see. The feel of a long stroke Honda is amazing, and this traffic is also amazing. No, this is not a purpose oriented laugh. Earlier it used to be, but now I know how to control my anger emotions, so it's part of my journey. Since, you know, a damaged cone set causes a lot of hindrance on a proper smooth ride, especially through the city, where, you know, micro movement of the steering, if it becomes heavy due to a damaged, worn out cone set, spoils the fun and also could cause pain in your arms. feeling, man. Well, you see, no two bikes are the same. They have their own pluses and negatives. I also plan to do something with the suspension, the front suspension. They bottom out really, really fast. And now that I'm aware and now that I'm habituated with the Duke's front suspension, which is on a different league altogether, let's not compare it, but that gave me an idea that, the good effects of a stiffer suspension or a more damped suspension, I would like to call it. And that gave birth to new thoughts in my mind regarding modifying the suspension of this motorcycle. Well, not exactly modifying, I just want to play around with thicker grade oils or more oil, all such stuffs. So the oil which is there now at the moment in the forks, inside the forks, are, I believe it's from Putoline 10W. The weight is stock 10W, that's what Honda recommends. They are synthetic oil. They are supposed to last for more than 10,000 kilometers of usage. I have not yet completed the tenure since the last time I replaced the oils. I didn't ride the bike much. The Duke arrived, so I was busy clocking kilometers in the Duke, so didn't ride it much. But I would still like to go ahead and do the experiment. I'm trying to find out a good fork oil, synthetic one, since I'm already using synthetic. I don't want to switch back to non-synthetic ones. Or for better weight, say for instance a 15W. So my dear lovely friends, do let me know in the comment section below what all more videos do you want to see in my channel regarding this motorcycle, regarding any motorcycle, regarding the Duke 390 which I have with me, regarding any other motorcycle. You could definitely let me know. I would try and get my hands on them if possible. The Highness roads, baby. The feeling is priceless. I love it. I do love it. Now coming back to the cone set thing. So one pro tip over here, whenever you go for replacing your cone set, do another important thing while you replace the cone set. That is, check the swing arm bearings, the swing arm pivot bearings, if they need replacement. Generally they don't. They last for a very long time, say more than 50-60,000 kilometers. But instances are there where they go bad prematurely. So tell the mechanic to inspect that, and more importantly, re-grease it. Remove the old grease and apply new ones. That is very, very, very important to do it periodically. But I generally do it along with the cone set. Okay, so that gives an overall feel factor of the motorcycle when you do these two tasks together. They both are related to the overall balance and the handling department of the motorcycle. So if done together, the overall feel, changes. It delivers the perfect thing. In earlier generation motorcycle, they used to come with bushes, steel bushes, no bearings, and the feel from them were also different, and they used to go bad very, very frequently. That's not the case anymore. We now have roller bearings over there, or needle bearing. They last for a very, very long time, provided they are taken care of. If I am successful in making the front suspension a little bit stiffer and a little bit more damped, somehow, if I'm successful in doing so. It's not easy. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some effort. It's going to take some money. It's also going to take some good amount of raw research from people who did suspension modifications in their motorcycle earlier. So yep, if I'm successful in doing that, then I'm going to try and tweak the rear one as well. It's not that I'm not satisfied with the rear one. They are doing the job well as intended by the manufacturer, but could be better. There is always a scope of improvement with these things, you know. Another thing that I want to do in this motorcycle is upscale the battery. We all know it comes with a 6 or 7, I believe, amp battery. Maybe 6, I'm not sure, I forgot actually. So I would like to bump it up to 9 amp. Now electronically there is no issue, you could go ahead. The issue is accommodating that battery, because it's going to be bigger in size. The issue is accommodating that battery in the stock housing of this motorcycle, stock battery housing of this motorcycle. That is going to be a challenge. Now I did it in my CB350 long back when I had the bike. That also came with a similar battery, small one. So I had bumped it up to 9 amp. Utpal had helped me do so, and we had to just fabricate the place a little bit, and it went in easy. So maybe a similar kind of stuff needs to be done in this motorcycle as well, and we will be able to accommodate the 9 amp. I'm not sure though, but that's also in the list, because this battery is also kind of old and kind of, I mean, not the end of its life, but I plan to replace these things, you know, a little bit early. So I'm going to do it only if I can accommodate the 9 amp. And why do I do so, you ask? You know, it gives a little bit more confidence, and I will have the leverage of installing better lights, a little bit more powerful pair of auxiliary light on the motorcycle, and a powerful pair of horn. I mean, just for the heck of it. The AOM handlebar, or the Art of Motorcycle handlebar, is also going strong, continuing to impress me a lot better than the stock one. It's time to say goodbye for this vlog. I hope you liked it, guys. If you did, you know what to do, the regular drill. Like, share, subscribe for contents like this on the Highness, on the Duke, and many more motorcycles yet to arrive in my garage. Take care, have fun, ride safe. Bye bye.